Only the Ninetales. Motherfucker. Well, actually,
It's not that bad.
What moves does the Ninetales currently have?
We have Dark Pulse.
I would leave Dark Pulse for right now. Foul Play, it doesn't take your... Actually, Foul Plays, it uses the opponent's attack stat, right?
Yeah.
So leave everything for now, and if we come up against powerful physical attackers, then we get rid of Aurora Beam and give it Foul Play.
Foul Play, despite it being a physical move, it does damage based on the user's...
It uses the opponent's attack stat against them, meaning if you use Foul Play against the Garchomp, it's like Garchomp is hitting itself with its own 130 attack stat through a 95 power dark move.
Mm-hmm.
It is fucking great on special attackers for that reason.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's actually kind of good that Ninetales is the only one that can learn it then. Learn out of this team.
In a niche way, yes.
But anyway, back to the point stuff I was going to make, which is I feel Blaziken, like I said, that it is good. It does have a lot of power, but I feel my two biggest problems with Blaziken are its special attack stat is basically worthless because it doesn't get any non-special fire moves. Fuck you, Focus Blast is too inaccurate. And the other problem with Blaziken is that it is terrible in its generation.
We do not need to go down that.
I know we don't, because we are going to save that for Emerald, because that's all the Emerald...
Well, this is unfortunate.
Just swap out for, Just swap the Eevee out for, Nidoking or something.
I'm gonna hit it with a... You can swap if you want to. I'm hitting it to reduce special damage.
I'll actually use Charizard for a minute so people don't think I just have a weird hate boner for it. I do mostly have a hate boner for it. That's why another...
This might seem like a dumb move, but... The... Setting up the special defense...
And even with a flying type in play, it still targets you!
So... I'll just beat it down. You can beat it down.
Let's hope it... I really goddamn... I hope it doesn't go first and... Come on, Magneton is awful! Okay, Charizard, we don't have to bench you this time.
Charizard can be good.
Well, again, another funny thing is I feel Charizard is also a good example of, in its generation, it's not that
Even
good.
though the one guy in this goes... where he prefers Charizard over Blaziken and Infernape, and at that point I was like...
Again, I'm not, 100% against that, because,
Oh, this is a great duel matchup against this monstrosity. Booyah!
It would deal 45 damage with Dragon Pulse. We really need to get a non-seismic toss move on this thing.
Oh, good! Booyah! We do need to get a non-seismic toss. They just left it for...
Even then was the Charizard. Even if you're not counting the...
Let's just... Hold on. Quickly look over... I mean, most of what we possess... It can learn Thunder Punch. If we want random...
Let's just maybe save things for now. I know TMs are unlimited, but...
If we want... Because his attack is the worst one, which is why I kind of left. Seismic Toss. On that that thing.
And oil into the main point of, as I said, with certain things being kind of similar to a point where I feel you can compare them, because yes, they're similar, they're still designed for different roles. Like, Charizard, for me, even disregarding the Mega Evolution, I've always seen it as a special attacker first. Meanwhile, Infernape and, like, Blaziken, I've always seen as physical attackers first. So, because of this, I feel they're designed to kind of play different roles. And in terms of being a special
Infernape at least actually can use both of its goddamn attack stats.
Yes, but I will admit you do need some amount of wiggle room to get in Infernape.
I'm gonna get rid of my burn.
Oh, I feel like okay, nothing. Also, just a random, this thing is a lot better than you think it would. The Kingler's attack stat is 130.
Mm-hmm. And people might go, why did you have the fairy move? That. Grab hammer!
That's 90 accuracy, by the way.
And that is the kind of niche reason I left. You know, the starters on this team was for random coverage reasons.
They are, like, amazing in terms of their coverage. Oh, hey, look, it's a Pokemon that's so angry it dies.
So I'm going to run like a bitch and a half.
Oh no, I need to see something about growth. That's also low accuracy, by the way. Growth. Attack Rose, special attack Rose. It didn't say Rose sharply, the move is still garbage.
It's one stage to both, but in this limited... Oh yeah, we had Thunder Punch on...
Yeah, we have Thunder Punch on him.
Why?
It's weak to water.
You bring up a fit. Oh. See?
Their special defense is ass.
But...
God damn, I love draining limits. I think like that is one of my favorite archetypes, just in games in general, are drain tanks. You know, I thought it was normal fighting for just a split second. I was like, why did you do that?
I know what I'm doing! Totally didn't have the same thought. No, Sir Bob. Totally didn't think I was being an idiot for a minute there. Not you. But, like, that's kind of my whole thing. Let me actually heal our Pokemon. I know, I'm using items. I'm not playing the game right.
Asshole.
We'll get like 4 potions on the way out. That was kind of why him hating on Infernape. Now, I get it, but at the same time, at least Infernape actually can use both of its attack stats.
But as I said, it's and this was the point I was going to make, and then we got caught up in the battle. To use its special attack takes a bit of wiggle room, because you have Flamethrower, which is good. Grass Knot, which is a good coverage move. Nasty Plot is...
Okay, so last time we touched that thing.
Nasty Plot is risky, but can give the... but could potentially have the Infernape hit really goddamn hard. And then I will admit, getting a 4th move is kinda weird. Yeah, you do have Vacuum Wave and its priority, so it is...
I Chihuahua.
Okay, get rid of Facade now.
I Chihuahua. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god. Special attack still a tiny bit better.
Plus, Facade on that is not really that useful because it's...
Nina King, can you make good use out of this? Just to look.
92, 103.
Attacks better.
Keep Shadow Ball right now just for Agatha. Yeah, I know that's the Elite form we have ground, but it's always a just in case. Because she's basically a second poison trainer. That's another thing. Something else I kind of wanted to talk about a bit was interesting, like, rumors and theories surrounding Sun and Moon. Because I always love when supposed leaks and stuff for new Pokemon games come out, because everyone will point at a leak and go, oh, that's total bullshit, that would never happen. And then that's the leak that's true and everyone hates it.
Okay, now the dumb part about this place and why everyone gets lost in here for like 20 hours. To open the doors at the bottom, down here, and it's kind of why they give you, like, the warp is to leave from the end because you made it to the end. To open those other locks is arbitrarily confusing based on locks where we... I think you have to unlock...
Hold on, wait. Just walk back over. I want to see, is the bottom... Yeah, that door is locked. I believe you have to go the long way around.
God damn it, now I don't fucking remember the fucking puzzle.
Well, we can go into that room from the top door. Unless the game glitched there and it popped out for a minute.
No. God damn it.
We can cut past this random encounter, there's not really a lot to show here. Unless something stupid or funny happens, like consecutive missing or critical hits or whatever the fuck.
Might have to look it up because I remember this answer is arbitrary and stupid. Might have to... Don't like looking stuff up, but I don't want to run around for 20 hours because... Oh yeah, you have to do this switch, this switch, and this switch! Oh boy. Coffee.
Stop, Fox. I don't know why I find that picture so damn funny. So the funny thing is, well, this will most likely be cut out. This kind of goes back to, as I had said before, why I don't really mind the games having, like, less of Pokemon in trainers, because you see, it's like, most of this asshole's team, like, he straight out had 3 Kolfing, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
should have used the super effect there, or was just trying to top off?
Oh, it finished it for us.
Might show that.
That is the funniest thing in that. Oh god, don't you just love when the game stops trying?
Back to trying to remember this stupid puzzle.
Okay, now go into it. Oh, there was a switch in here.
Swear this wasn't here 5 minutes ago, but you know, guess I'm an idiot. We did get some extra items out of it, so it's not the worst thing, but
In the way to the sword and shield point I wanted to bring up now, as I said before.
oh, come on!
Now, as I said before, like, a lot of leaks and stuff is probably fake, but it's just interesting to think about because of what this could mean. For Sun and Moon, there was a leak where someone would basically post cryptic images that would hint at things that would be Pokemon. Like, they basically posted a picture of a Zubat and the lion from Generation 6, and, you know, back then, because nothing else Sun and Moon had been revealed, no one knew what the fuck these meant, but it's obvious those were the legendaries, and he just did a bunch of other stuff like that, posting animals
How about you?
posting, like, pictures of animals that had not been Pokemon, and so that led it to an interesting thing, and the funny thing is, the reason I wanted to talk about this leak, even though, again, it's probably been debunked by now, the reason I kind of wanted to talk about it is I don't really believe it to be true, and that was essentially from the, like, from basically the images of the leak and stuff. It seemed like this person was saying that the theme of all of the starters' final forms would actually be Chinese mythology, and that they would all take something from that. Was the grass one evolving into something based off the Sun Wukong. They've had multiple Pokemon based off the same thing, like, some people will say, like the buzz here is, like, partly based off Oni, but also partly based off of Raijin, because I think, Raijin would also sometimes have a kind of tigress look to it, because it looks it looks like lightning bolts, and now I'm gonna fucking miss.
Defense.
I'm still gonna fucking miss. It's Drill Run. I expect it to hit less than sheer cold.
95 accuracy! Which means 70 accuracy. Oh, that reminds me of something I want to rant about.
Why? Because I want to then make my point.
One of those streams I was watching, it's just something that the guy that was consistently pissing me off, not so much about him on a personal level, but just one of those, like, really?
What, did he keep getting stupid good RNG?
He has Fire Blast on a Garchomp and it barely missed.
RNG will do that, that's why we call it RNG. But anyway, it was what the...
Like, motherfucker!
Anyway, what the origin, what the final forms of the starters seem to be.
There it is!
The grass one seemed to... what the, like, final form seemed to be. The grass one, they had a picture of Sun Wukong, so I would guess if it turned into something based on...
Also, this is the lab Mewtwo was made in.
Yes, I know.
And, at least in the
And, look, there are no Ditto here. That's a subtle deconfirming of that theory. God, I fucking hate that theory. Okay, before I make this point, I need to... God damn it, game! Okay, I need to rant about this...
Hold on! The divine intervention, and there are no Ditto here!
Oh, god damn it.
Did someone summon me?
Oh, god damn it, my stand is turning against me.
No Ditto.
My stand is turning against me, or I broke my NAN contract. It's one of the two. Anyway, before I get back to my main point, I need to just bitch.
I'm out of here.
I need to just bitch about the Ditto thing because it's the most stupid basis for the theory, the big kind of piece of evidence, and I would use Texas-sized air quotes for that. Yes, I fucking hate this theory. Is that in later games, Ditto's shiny is the same shiny as Mew. One, shinies didn't exist in the original Red and Blue, so that was supposed to be a hint. That would
Genders didn't exist too.
That would be some of the more retroactive canon.
Or breeding, which goes to that thing where everyone, oh my god, Marowak's mother! My breeding pair are fine!
Yeah, and you can make a Kangaskhan that hatches from the egg as a mother was a baby. It's complicated, you can tell they weren't designed for these mechanics, but anyway, the reason for the Ditto thing, and this is the reason a bunch of shinies look goddamn similar, up until I believe it was Generation 6, every shiny, unless it was involved in the plot of a movie, special event, or was story relevant, the way shinies were created is they would take the Pokemon's sprite sheet in the game's code and literally invert the colors.
It's the opposite hex color. It is the hex color furthest from the initial color.
This is why you end up with a lot of them looking similar. But they did have some shinies that were actually designed. Like, I believe Metagross's shiny was one of the ones that... Hold on, actually, wait, pause. Did the fucking statues have his glasses and mustache?
Yes. It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, do any of you guys get needlessly lost in the Pokemon Mansion like I did? I've seen a few streams of people getting lost in here, and even a few people who've played through the Kanto region over and over again often get lost in the Pokemon Mansion while they're looking for the key. I think the final few switches are kind of unnecessarily hidden due to the positions of the rooms where they're often just off camera. I will admit it was partly my fault for not immediately noticing some of the doors being open, but I do feel the entire mansion's kind of needlessly complicated. But that's just my opinion. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. My social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and leave some comments. If you want to keep up with our videos, hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. And if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you all next time.